And we are live.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead and let everyone know what happened, Michelle.
We've been trying to use Marina's new iPhone to project the photos, and somehow they got cropped, and so we spent over an hour trying to fix it.
We're going to tell you guys exactly what went on, what happened, in case this is happening to you, because we were searching online for an hour today, and we've spent many hours doing this in the past. So basically, what kind of an iPhone do I have?
11.
I have an iPhone 11, and we had been projecting, when we do our lives, we project some pictures from the photos, like the photos you have on record. They can be projected to show up during Instagram Live, right? So everything was going well. Then one day, all of a sudden, we weren't able to project our pictures in the same way, and the pictures were getting blown up, and the copy was getting chopped off, right? So this became an issue, and we figured out how to solve that problem. So if it's happening to you, get ready for the solution. So basically, all the like any art you do, it's recommended that you do like a ratio of 1080 and 19 something or other, 1920. And we figured out for the iPhone 11 to project during the IG Live, it needs a 1080 1350 ratio. That's it. As easy as that. But literally everywhere we try to find online, you couldn't find it anywhere.
No.
Good evening, Lady Hustle 19. What's your name and where are you joining us from this wonderful Friday? So we actually self-cared today. We did some self-care today.
We did?
Yeah, so what we did today is my mom actually visited us, and we haven't seen her for a while, and that felt really good, didn't it?
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah. So that's one way you can self-care, is to hang out with family members and friends, and so it was very nice. We hadn't seen her for many, many months. So
that's crazy what COVID did to people, huh?
Yeah, well, again, I'm really grateful that we're healthy and we're doing okay.
Yeah.
But yes. Today, though, is Fun Fact Friday.
Yeah.
So on Fun Fact Friday, we try to come up with some facts to discuss that could be helpful for you guys. So Lady Hustle 19 is Cynthia Amons from North Carolina. Thanks for joining us, Cynthia. Nice to have you here. Do you sell anything on OfferUp? And which platforms are you currently selling on? Now, Cynthia said, see you and Leslie live. Follow you since then. Oh, thank you so much for that. We super appreciate you. And we hope we've been able to bring you some value to your business. And also we like to share our journey for others to see. So, hopefully, just again, so other people could see where we're going and where we've come from, but also to learn and implement in their own businesses.
Yeah. So today we're going to talk about OfferUp.
Yeah. So we're going to have to work a little bit on this, projection, but it's much better than the other one, huh? All right, so today we're going to talk about OfferUp, and the OfferUp we got here all the facts that we got here is from a past webinar that we did on OfferUp.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where all of these facts came from. And so let's get started with the first one.
All right, so did you know a lot of people don't know this, but OfferUp, you can actually ship items, and when you sold an item, it's not necessarily a local app. A lot of people, sell stuff locally, but you can ship items to other people. We've sold toys, we've sold die-cast collectible cars to other people in other states before, so it's certainly another platform for you to sell your items.
For sure, yeah. So you can ship, and actually the shipping on OfferUp, and this can change at any moment, but it's probably the most reasonable one of any platforms out there. So like, for example, if you sell something that weighs less than a pound, and you put in an envelope, you only pay $3.29 to send that off. Now, if you have something in a small box, a 9x6x3, it's $7.50. Anything that's 12 by 9 by 6 is $11, and anything that's 14 by 10 by 6, is it by 6? Yeah, is $14. That's pretty darn cheap.
Yeah, so their shipping cost is extremely affordable and cheap. So definitely, it's free to list an item. So utilize that and try listing a couple of items and see what happens.
Yeah, and that's another really wonderful thing about OfferUp is that it's free. There aren't very many platforms or places that don't want to take a cut of your your sales. But we not only have we shipped on OfferUp, we've sold a lot of things in person. We actually sold something on OfferUp. Was it last week? Yeah, we sold a board game on there in person. So that definitely adds to the bottom line. At the end of the day, we made several. We made a few. Over $1,000, I think, was it in 2019, last year.
Yeah, we're not very active on OfferUp, but, definitely take the time to list there. I think if they can allow people to list online, not through your phone, it might help boost their sales. So I'm still waiting for that day to happen.
Good evening, my web promos. Happy Friday to you. I mean, I don't know about that. Maybe. I think a lot of people use their phone and they use a phone more than they use a computer.
Right, but if you can have both, I can use Vendu and cross
for professional resellers like us, of course, yes. Another really cool thing is check out, for those who are looking at the live, you can catch a replay of the live with the pictures on IG Live on our Instagram, The Flippin' Gals. So my web promos, tell us your first name again and where you are from, if you don't mind. But anyway, if you could see a picture of the platform on OfferUp, and you can see how the pictures are different sizes. This is not the case for eBay. This is not the case for anywhere else. Everywhere else, the pictures are all one size. But with OfferUp, if you crop your photo, for example, our phones are vertical, and so the real estate landscape on the phone is more vertical. So if you crop your picture to look vertical, you could potentially take up a third of the page when people are looking. And that's huge because the bigger the picture, the more detail people can see. The more people can see, the more likely they are to purchase your items. Good evening, Chino Cakes 982 and Sunshine and Thrift. Happy Friday to you guys.
So this is how OfferUp works. Once you type in something you're looking for example here, acrylic paint, you're not going to see any description at all, no words. It's just like Pinterest and just like collage of photos. So you definitely want to take up the most real estate to grab people's attention so they would click on your photo. And therefore, if you do portrait images, it would work better than square images and landscape images. If you look at the middle of this current slide, the landscape photo is extremely tiny. So we highly recommend cropping of your photos.
Yeah, 100%. So we do have a question in the question marks here. So we have a question from Lady Hustle 19, which... Let me see here.
North Carolina.
Yeah, which is actually Cynthia. So Cynthia says, how long have you been selling on OfferUp? We started... Okay. All right. Ready? Get this. OfferUp is the first platform that we used when we became resellers. When we started reselling back in 2018, October to be specific. October 2018, we sold our first thrifted item that we purchased at a garage sale. It was a child's drum set. We paid $4 and we flipped it within hours to $50 on OfferUp. So OfferUp has been really good to us. As Michelle said, we've sold a lot of things on OfferUp and a lot were by mail. Now, during the holidays, it's not a bad idea to include OfferUp and even Facebook Marketplace with shipping because, like we said, OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace are newer in the marketplace. So one advantage that they have is their shipping prices are really low. So that's definitely an advantage to us as resellers. Happy Friday, Chic Sazzy Retail. How you doing today? Excellent question. Keep them coming. And so to move on, And then just to reiterate, all of this information we're sharing from you is actually little snippets of a webinar that we held 2 months ago on OfferUp. And so that's where we're getting the information from, and it is available for purchase. We have it on sale all of August for $9, originally priced at $19. It is a replay of a webinar that we did. Okay, so did you guys know, Michelle, this one's yours. Number 3, third fact of OfferUp is community meetup spots.
Yeah, so OfferUp, they partner with the police stations and Albertsons to create meetup spots. So in the parking lot, you know, there are locations where you could see this sign in the parking lot that says meetup spot, or even on the street. And they have cameras set up there. So everything's being monitored, and they want to make sure you guys are safe when you do the exchange if you meet locally.
I absolutely love that. Yeah, and the picture here, for those of you who cannot see it, there's a green sign. It says Meetup Spot, Internet Purchase Exchange Location, Live Video Recording. So on OfferUp, you can designate where you're going to meet between the buyers and the sellers. But like we mentioned right now, the only thing that they allow there are the designated places with video cameras so that you can be safe. Of course, we always recommend please don't go alone. Bring somebody with you. Good evening, Just Alex. Happy Friday to you. Thanks for joining us today. All right, and then another kind of interesting feature is, hey, Nikki, how you doing? We're talking about OfferUp this evening. Happy Friday to you. And then we had just shared about the video and cropping, and we're still working on figuring that out. It still got cropped a little. But anyway, the promote feature. So OfferUp has a promote feature. It's very simplistic. You actually would pay an additional amount of money to promote your item and get it seen by more eyes. And so they have $19.99 a month for 30 days of promotions, or $8 for 3 days, or $3 for 1 day. So we did use this once, and it did help us out. It actually worked, which was when my mom, she asked us to sell a lawnmower for her. So we used a promotion, and it sold within days. And so Just Alex says, I love OfferUp. And so I was just wondering, Just Alex, do you buy or sell on OfferUp? And what do you buy and what do you sell on OfferUp? We love buying stuff from OfferUp, actually. We love it.
We're going to talk about that.
And we've sold stuff there too.
Your next thing to talk about.
Yeah, and so the next thing is Michelle's. Number 5, the notification feature.
So, yeah, speaking of buying from OfferUp, you can actually, if you're looking for an item, for example, video game, Nintendo vintage video game, you can type in search, and then you're scrolling through things, but you can actually flag it. So next time when someone lists an item, or if they drop the price of a specific item you were looking for, you're going to get a notification, which is, you're going to hear this ding, cha-ching sound on your phone. And it's super easy. You're going to be the first one to see when the item pops up.
Nice. So Lady Hustle 19 says, I'm selling and I'm buying. So you're using OfferUp, Cynthia, for selling and buying things? I mean, yeah, that's definitely what we do. The notification feature does not tell you when the price changes, does it? Oh, it does. The price dropped by 25 on the item you saved. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Okay, so I learned something new. I know Mercari does do that. So this is similar to Mercari for those of you who use Mercari. But yeah, if you're scouting something, if you want to buy, like Michelle said, a video game, and you'll get notified. So how's that beneficial for resellers? Well, you could be the first one to contact the person who posts a new item, so that increases your chances of sourcing very hard to get items, as long as you turn your phone on and you pay attention to the notifications. Mm-hmm. Actually, that's, using OfferUp and Instagram, because we're mostly sourcing online now, has been one way we've been able to source a lot of really good things. Things do sell out. There's other resellers out there we need to be competing with. So these are really good features to use from Instagram, from OfferUp, from Mercari. So Just Alex says, I sell bulky items, so I don't ship. Also, fragile stuff I'll also like to sell there. I buy stuff too, but mostly for personal use. Nikki said, can you sell clothing there? Yes, you can. We've sold some Tommy Bahama shirts on there. We've sold some clothing there. Yes, we have.
We've sold a vintage Disneyland jacket there. So people do look for stuff.
They do, yes.
Yeah, you can sell anything, basically, Nikki.
You could sell anything on there, yeah. I mean, there's a little bit more, like, every single platform has their personality. And as we mentioned before, we do have a webinar we gave 2 months ago. Our webinars are, they're about $19 to $25 a piece. And we have a sale going on our OfferUp webinar that we did a couple months ago. And we really go into details on that and give you stats on what is selling now during the pandemic. But anyway, yes, just quickly, yes, everything sells on there, Nikki. You would be surprised all the things we sold on there. Okay, let's see here. Cynthia says, yes, shoes and clothing bags. Nikki says, really? Okay, I'll start adding items there. Yeah, and particularly if you could add bundles, I think that would work really well as well.
Yeah.
And then actually, Nikki said, I thought it was a place for hard goods. Well, like Alex mentioned, a lot of people like us too, we sell hard to ship items there too. And bulky items there too, like my mom's lawnmower. So they do have different categories.
Furniture. Yeah.
Furniture.
But Nikki, you'll be surprised. We've sold a coffee maker to someone in Florida because their shipping cost is so low. I think a lot of people use OfferUp to buy goods just to save money on shipping.
100%.
Okay. All right. So here's another fun fact: is that the top 5 searches for baby and kids items on OfferUp would be the following since COVID in March. Number 1, stroller. People are looking for stroller. Number 2, diapers. Number 3, a crib. Number 4, double stroller. And number 5, baby wipes.
So it is important to know the statistics of what are selling because, when there's so much to sell, and yes, everything will sell, but if you are interested in getting money to pay your bills or you want to make sure that you're flipping quickly, you want to sell items that are high in demand. And baby items happen to be one of those categories.
Yeah.
So Just Alex says, have you noticed there is eBay ad in there now? Yes, we have noticed those have been very well placed in there.
eBay or Walmart.
Let's take a look at the question that we have on here. So Cynthia said, do you experience some problems at the moment of the listing? Are you experiencing any problems when listing on OfferUp?
Not that I know of.
Yeah. So I don't think we are, Cynthia, but what kind of problems are you experiencing? Let us know, and then maybe we can be of help, or someone who's watching can be of help on that. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next item, which is, sneakers. Sneakers are very popular everywhere. And I know there's some sneakerheads in here now, but they're also popular items on OfferUp, believe it or not. That's one of the really high categories on there. So some of the most popular ones that sell on OfferUp are Nike Air Maxes, the Adidas NMDs, and the Yeezy Boost 350 V2s. And they are priced quite high. And again, one thing we love about OfferUp is that you don't have to pay if you meet in person. There's no commission involved. And if you do sell something where you have to ship, the commission is only 12%. So Cynthia said, slow at the moment, load the pictures.
Oh.
Do you have any issues like that when you're loading the pictures and stuff like that?
Not recently, but I could try tonight and see.
Yeah. All right. And then we do have another question. I think it's related to that same question. Cynthia says, have some problems at the moment when I load the photos, so it doesn't let me list fast enough. Are you connected to the Wi-Fi when you're loading the pictures?
Yeah, maybe it's a glitch. Another thing I noticed about OfferUp is that it's super fast and easy to upload photos. It's very, very slick in terms of the user experience. So that's a bummer. Maybe it's a glitch that they're having right now.
Yeah, so usually no, you don't experience those issues, right?
Super fast. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. So we are not sure on that one, Cynthia. What's going on there? Our experience has been okay on our end, and we do use Wi-Fi when we are listing. She says maybe it's the many pictures that I'm trying to load. Maybe.
You can load a lot of photos, and they don't even have a character limit on the listing title, which is so crazy to me. So you can literally put a paragraph on the title, but we're not recommending that. Anyway, number 8, fun fact, is that there are 80 million, the app has been downloaded 80 million
That's
times.
a lot of downloads.
That's a lot.
Which is good, because it tells you there's a lot of people purchasing items there. I do have a story I wanted to share with you guys about an item we sold on OfferUp. So I was, I think it was one of us was given a blender. And so we didn't need the blender because we already had a blender. So we decided to sell it on OfferUp.
Oh, that's from you.
Now, when we priced the blender, we priced it $5 more than what it was selling for at Walmart. And guess what? The blender sold within hours. Yes, at $5 more than Walmart. And this is way before coronavirus. This is last year. And so the moral of the story there is, we're professional buyers. We're professional sellers, but we're also professional buyers. And that means that we know how to find the best deals out there. But not everyone is a professional buyer. In fact, 99.9% of everyone is not. And not everyone goes on there and tries to find the best deal online. When people go on OfferUp, they go on OfferUp because they're looking for their item on that platform. So that was a cool story. Michelle was like so shocked when that happened. And again, it's convenience. Like somebody wanted the blender. Within 5 minutes they got it, and they paid $5 more on Walmart. So just something to keep in mind, because you will get a lot of lowballers. And again, we go really into a big discussion on this on our webinar, how the types of people that you find on there and how to deal with them. So good evening, Miss Angela. How are you this evening? And good evening, Insane Book Hustle. How's the book hustle going lately?
Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes people just want it now. So maybe going to Walmart takes longer and they probably don't want to go through the store, especially now. I'd rather buy on OfferUp than going into a store with people wearing masks and it's
safer now.
Risky. I'd rather meet one person than go
inside the store. Yeah, we actually have been avoiding going in the stores out here where we live. And yeah, that's like a whole nother story.
Yeah.
And another fun fact is that there have been 80 million downloads, and equally there have been 44 million users
on OfferUp.
This one is missing some information. I think it's I don't know. What does it mean?
The number of people use OfferUp. They have
regularly
44 million users.
There we go. Regularly, yeah. So Chris, sorry.
Insane, what are you talking about?
Sorry, what was, I'm trying to remember everyone's names. Cynthia said, you are right about that. Many people don't wear masks still. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, many people don't wear masks where we live, in LA, California area. So that's why we're in a little bit of trouble at the moment.
I think that's also why a lot of people buy baby stuff, because if you're pregnant, you certainly don't want to expose yourself.
Or have children.
Exactly. They definitely want to just meet one person and get the item.
So the book hustle has been rough. Is it because of the pandemic? And I forget your name. What was your name again? Insane Book Hustle? All right. So as per usual, we end our all of our lives with the meme. And so I'll be the blue one. Michelle, you can be the yellow one.
Okay. So I am the seller. I am the buyer. Bike still for sale?
So 8:45 a.m. And then at 9:24, I say, yes, it is.
And then I responded at 9:59 a.m. What's the lowest you'll go on it?
And then at 10:03 a.m., I said 2 miles an hour. Anything less than that, and you'll tip over. What else do you want to know? Come at me. So there you go. So that's kind of taking the question quite literally. Definitely not sale material there. Cynthia said, Insane Hustle, do you sell books on Amazon? Yes, Insane Hustle, I believe, does sell books on Amazon, if that's correct. Give him a follow. He's a cool guy, and it's interesting to watch your journey, Insane Book Hustle. Just Alex thinks it's funny. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Consider OfferUp. It's free to list. You don't have to pay like on eBay. You have to pay or whatever. The prices, if you meet someone, you could give people good deals because OfferUp won't take a chunk if you meet them in person. And, if you do sell something online, you only pay 12%, which is not bad. And as you saw, with 44 million users, this was when the pandemic first started. That's a lot of people, let's not miss out on that opportunity. So that was it for our Fun Fact Friday.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys joining us. This will be uploaded to our podcast and on YouTube. And tomorrow we will not be having Bolo Saturday because, tell them why, Michelle.
We're doing an Etsy webinar tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you guys are interested in opening a store on Etsy or understand how Etsy works, this is part 1 of 3 sessions. So tomorrow we're going to share with you guys how to use Etsy. What is Etsy about? Is it a good platform for you? The do's and don'ts. So it's going to be really fun.
It's going to be a fantastic workshop for those who are not currently on Etsy. And we're going to show you the exact steps to get you started. Because if you're going to get started, you should get started now. And that is definitely one of our best selling platforms. Check out some of the stories we have of items we've sold on there in our profile on Instagram. And, thank you so much, Nikki. She said she can't wait. She just purchased her ticket. Very excited for you. We got to get in there with Q4 and make the money. So thank you so much for that. And we will see everyone tomorrow. Have a fantastic Friday evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.